Right, so...
Have you got your mask ready, my love, please?
Well, no.
I can give you one if you want, if you'd like one.
It's not that. I choose not to wear one.
It's mandatory in stores unless you're exempt.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know what the law is, and mandatory means...
Just bear with me one second, please.
Okay.
Mark? Can you just come to our one?
I know it's not your fault, mate, but I don't really get why we've got to wear one. The government gave guidelines.
It's to protect people, mother.
I don't think it is, though.
It is.
Listen.
It's to protect yourself and
Can I just ask you something? Right, it might sound a bit crude, but you know when you trap wind, guess what? It goes through your trousers, and that's the same as a mask. And there's a lot of scientists that have said it's actually detrimental for you to wear it. Now I can see you're in fear.
I'm just here for work.
I know. I can see you're in fear, but it's not my fault, is it? Hiya.
Hi.
This gentleman seems to have a problem. He wants to discriminate me against my rights.
I asked her earlier that she's got a mask, okay? And what she said was she chooses not to wear one.
Yeah.
She's not exempt. She's not exempt?
Well, I don't believe in exemption. What is exemption?
Right. So, do you have any illness that would prevent you from wearing a mask?
Well, depends what you mean by illness. My choice and my body and my right not to wear one. Right. Isn't it?
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we have both of those. You haven't got an exempt certificate, you don't wear a mask, you'll have to ask to leave, please.
Why is that? So you're discriminating me against guidelines?
No, I'm not discriminating you.
Right, okay. Listen, let me just tell you this, right?
Okay.
What you're doing is actually against the law. I'm not going to tell you if I'm exempt or not, okay? Right, no, 1 minute. Please, just hear me out. I'm a person, I'm a human, my name's Saj.
Correct.
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice to meet you.
What it is, it's this. We've got people coming up to people, right, and asking them whether they need to wear a mask or not. Firstly, it's nobody else's business. It's my business, isn't it?
It's our business.
I don't want to stand here and let you know I may have a disability or not.
Okay.
It's not right. It's not fair. It's a precious situation. A lot of people don't want to let you know that we've got disabilities. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Right, number one.
Just move to that side.
Yeah, why don't we just move to the side over there?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
You're okay to walk with me because that gentleman doesn't want to dare stand next to me because I'm obviously a walking virus.
No, that's fine.
All right, listen, Mark. This is the crack, okay? Now, guidelines and the word mandatory is can you please, not that you must. I'm very well versed in the law, so I can give you that categorically. Okay. Anybody asking anybody whether they need to be wearing a mask or whether they should be wearing a mask or even prying into their medical history is actually against the law, right? Okay. Now, 1 minute, let me give you my documentation.
That's fine.
Right, what have you been told? I'd like to know that.
Local council, what we must
right, local council is not law.
We've been told we must enforce it.
And how would you enforce that?
Are you exempt from wearing a mask?
You're not allowed to ask me, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Are you not getting it? Look, Mark, I'll show you. I'm a reasonable person, but it's not fair. You can't come up to people and ask them.
It's our job to ask.
It's not your job.
It is my job to
I'm
ask.
a human being.
I understand that, but it's my
no,
job to ask.
No, you don't understand that, because if you did, you'd never pry into that. How much money have you got in your bank?
It's nothing to do with how much money I've got in my bank.
Hang on. How much money have you got in your bank?
That's nothing to do.
So if you don't like me asking that, how can you ask about my health?
Because
look,
we've been told to.
It's the government. Look, let me show you that. Read that, please. Thank you. And I could hold you personally liable for £9,000 personally. I don't want to do that, Mark. I see a person in front of me that's very scared. But at the end of the day, we shouldn't be asked about our disabilities. It's just...
I've not asked you about disabilities.
Well, why are you asking me if I'm exempt? You're not allowed. Read that.
Well, I've read it.
Okay.
Right. Am I allowed to take a copy of this?
Of course you can. You can even go and put it into the QPR code and go and see it.
Am I allowed to take a copy
of course, sir. It's the legislation. It's the legislation. Hiya, you're right.
Yeah.
I love your hair. It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you
Beautiful.
very much.
Beautiful. So that's what's happening here. I'm trying to get him to see a person, but let's see what happens. So basically the council's breaking the law, and the council is telling these poor gentlemen to ask you about your disability in a public place, and it's not fair and it's not right. And I'm not exempt, and I'm not going to answer their questions. It's as simple as that. I'm not playing that game. It's out of order.
Excuse me, I hope you've not got me on your phone.
No, I've not.
I've got a child.
I've not.
Not right.
I've not.
I've just walked
Can you
past
just see that?
I've just walked past
Can you just see that? Yeah, I'm filming myself.
but I've got a child and you shouldn't be
Excuse me, the camera is facing me. Can you see? I don't need to have a mask on, darling. I don't need to have a mask on. That's none of your business, whether I've got a mask on or not.
You shouldn't be filming while I've got a child.
Excuse me?
No, it's the public. You cannot film a child.
Yeah, you can film it in public because can you see that over there? It's called CCTV. I have not filmed a child. I've told you several times. Can you stop accusing me of filming a child, because I will get you done for slander, and that's not even a joke.
Right.
Okay?
You are filming.
I am filming myself.
In a
Thank
public
you.
place?
Yes, and that's public, and now you're doing exactly the same thing, love. Exactly the same thing. Are you that you've just turned round? Not got your child in there, love.
How do I know that?
Well, you don't need to know that. You've just got me in there, haven't you? And you've told me not to do it. It's not about being over 18. I have told you, I have not.
In a supermarket.
Yes.
I walk past you.
CCTV, same thing.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Please can you stop filming other members of the public?
No, that's fine. She just filmed me and I'm filming myself, sir. Can you see? You can't
That's
see anything,
fine,
can you?
that's
Can you just please deal with her, because she's out of order and she's
Right.
actually very threatening.
I'm dealing with you at this moment in
Okay.
time.
Well, can you just get her sorted out, because she shouldn't be having outbursts. Nobody's filming her child the way she's making it out, and she's not listening either.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay, sir.
She's allowed to her opinion, as you said.
Listen, Mark, of course she's allowed her opinion, but the thing is she's slandering. That's the difference.
Right. Excuse me.
She's slandering.
Right.
She doesn't
I'm
know
not getting
that
into this
I've...
conversation.
Okay. Right.
This isn't a conversation for me.
Okay.
All I'm concerned about at the minute is
Yeah.
take everything in the store, are you
Okay.
masked?
All right.
You've told me, show me the card.
Yes.
I apologise for that.
That's fine, that's
Okay.
not a problem. Listen, Mark, I just don't want you
We
to
do-
get in trouble.
we do
I
ask.
don't want this guy to get in trouble. It's £9,000 cost to yourself. Do you know that?
I understand that,
I
but
just...
we do ask because certain
Do you know,
people come
Mark? Mark, listen, I totally get where you're coming from. But you've got to see other people's positions as well, being pulled to the side and asked really sensitive questions that you don't want to ask in store. You don't want to answer in public. I asked you a question to basically, when I said,
understood.
how much money have you got in your bank account? Because
understand that.
might be personal to you, but my health is personal to me.
in.
Do you see what I mean?
Of me and all my customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I use that as an example. Now, I know it's not your fault. I know it's not this gentleman's fault. He's really decent. I've seen him many times before. At the same time, it's not right that you might be getting a £9,000 fine.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
And that's legislation. That's the law. Could you please read that? Because I just want you to be informed with the law. I don't want you in trouble tomorrow.
I haven't got my glasses with me.
Can I read it, yeah?
So I'll explain it.
Well, let me just read it in. Warning, if you challenge me to wear a face covering, you may be personally liable of an offence and summary conviction to pay a fine of up to £5,000, Section 12, aiding contraventions of the Equality Act 2010, an act of disability discrimination, and could be ordered to pay compensation of £9,000. I know it's happened, I've seen it. Section 119, remedies of the Equality Act. Harassment. This means people cannot treat you in a way that violates your dignity, which I felt it was my dignity being violated when the lady who was serving on the cashier called the security to come and find me in store.
That's because
Yeah, but that's my dignity, isn't it? I can hear a
Yeah,
conversation.
I understand that.
I'm shaking
I
and I'm
understand
thinking,
that.
what's going on?
I apologise for
It's
that.
not your fault, Mark. Not your fault. Totally. Listen, I'm not gonna pursue you.
Feel fear in the
I love you. I'm going to say
you
you.
don't need to feel free.
No, you're wonderful. I've had many conversations with you, very straight-laced, yeah? So, but the fact of the matter is, you know, when people are talking about you and they're chasing you and
Like, when I was explaining to you, it's about my safety as well. Do you understand me? When people are wearing masks, and do you understand what I'm saying?
I can see, I know, but that's your fear, isn't it? How can you wear a mask and it not protect you, but it protects somebody else? We have got conflict of interest there. The media are in a frenzy. The scientists have come out and they've turned around and said that if you wear it, it's actually detrimental for you. You get Legionnaire's disease, you get bronchitis, and you get all these respiratory issues as well. I can give you names of profound doctors. Dr. Cahill.
can I just say one thing? Sorry.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I've got quite a few things.
I know, sorry, Mark. All right.
If you come shopping,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Can we do an elbow touch, yeah?
No problem.
Oh, he's cool. Nice one. Love you guys. Thank you ever so much. Okay, so I think they're informed with the law now, and obviously they don't want to get in trouble. And they're decent people, and that's the end of it. At the end of the day, we've got to have sympathy for them. They didn't know the law. Yeah. Oh, I've got... Hi, you can't ask me if I've got a mask on or not. Bye-bye. Yes, darling. Bye-bye. You've got children, haven't you? So... Oh, sorry. We've got some very spiteful people around that want to oppress us. Well, it's not going to happen. Sorry. Excuse me. She keeps having a go at me. Can you go and sort her out, please? It's none of her business what I'm doing, and she's saying all sorts of things. I don't want to get her done for slander.
It's a favour, my love.
Yeah,
Just,
of course.
Can you go?
Yeah, I'll avoid it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Right?
Right, what's your name?
Steve.
Nice one, Steve. He's wonderful. He's wonderful. He just wants me to avoid it, and that's fine. But at the same time, they're not going to silence me. She's not going to turn around and say all sorts. Great. Okay. Take care.